Well, what do you know about free running? I guess you think it's all about big roof jumps and gaps and stuff like that, yeah? Okay, what we're doing today is all the fundamental stuff. My background is boxing, which I did internationally as an amateur. I was about to turn professional and got married and had a kid, and that kind of screwed it all up. So I had to wise up and give up the boxing. The idea of when we're jumping, to transfer the energy and to save our knees, we always jump and land and go straight into a roll. And you're going to tuck your head that way, but make your shoulder touch the floor. I boxed for 20 odd years to a very high level. If I could turn the clock back, I would have done free running instead, without a show, without a come up like that. The idea is that when you roll, that you transfer the energy and you're back up to running again. It's all about absolute freedom of movement. You know, being able to go wherever you want, whenever you want. It's amazing. You know, you can do things with your body you wouldn't think imaginable.
You just put your hands on the floor. You swing forward.
When I was training taekwondo, even teaching, I've always been thinking that everything is too stiff. That's something that was very good about the free running, because it's all about you and yourself, the way you want to do something. Of course, you have basic moves, but you can approach them differently.
Now that we have competition in place, some people are going to be geared towards competition, but most people do it as a lifestyle thing. It's more of a hobby, it's a fun thing.
It's all about creativity at the end.
Okay.
The internet has been paramount in spreading the word, and you can find pretty much everything you want on the internet in terms of tutorials and how-tos. The trick is to kind of bounce off it. Instead of keeping your hands in place, you can kind of just bounce and go over. The problem with most people is they want to rush in head first and they want to do the stuff they've seen on TV, like all the big gap jumps. What people fail to realise is when we do these things, we have crash mats in place, we have wires, safety nets. The general day-to-day practice is down at ground level. This is the kind of brain we use.
If you fall, if you keep your feet, the worst. It's gonna be. I'm not dead. Okay?
We're seeing kids out there who are living and breathing it, and they're products of their environment, and they are awesome. And there's kids that are practicing for less than 2 years who are amazing. Better than the guys I've got in my team who've been doing it for 6 years. These kids are out there, they're hungry, they're training day to day, and they're inventing new stuff, which is it's next level.
We see it more with free running because everybody's bringing new flips from higher and higher, which is sometimes a bit reckless.
Some kids are doing, they're trying to make a name for themselves, so they're inventing new moves, which is a constant game of catch up, which is good. It keeps the whole thing evolving, you know. Like I said, some of the stuff that's being done now is really next level. Legs in the middle. Almost. Like I said, we call it parkour vision. Maybe we should call it free running vision now. But you have, when you first start out, you're very. Well, I was very blinkered. You walk from A to B, you're oblivious to your surroundings. As you become more experienced, your vision becomes becomes wider, you see more opportunities. You become aware of things like foot placement and the way you carry yourself and just the way people move in general. If you stick to this kind of environment too much, it gives you a false sense of security. Because ultimately it's to be done outside anyway. You don't want to be using crash mats too often. So this is great to give you an induction to it, but taking it out to the street is the way to do it. But take your time. If you're sensible about it, you have a lot of fun, you won't get hurt. That's the way to go. There's a lot of hard work to be done yet, but the future of the sport is looking really good.